The net tension pull test is a method of measuring the amount of pull force required to pull the net off the net roll. Use the measured results from this test to adjust the setting of the net brake, which applies the tension to the net during the bale wrapping process. Tools required to perform the net tension pull test. A minimum capacity 120 pound or 54 kilogram spring scale, a tape measure, a feeler gauge, and 15 millimeter, 9/16 and ½ wrenches. Safety first. Always make safety your first priority. Open and fully raise the tailgate. Shut off the tractor engine and remove the key. Engage the tailgate lockout valve. Route the net wrap through the spreader rolls and the duckbill as shown on the net routing diagram decal. Using the operator's panel, press the wrap insert key to extend the duckbill into the insert position. Turn the power off to the operator's panel. From the inside of the tailgate, measure the clearance distance from the tip of the duckbill to the rearmost edge of the slot in the frame. The clearance specification is 37 to 47 millimeters, or 1.5 to 1.9 inches. If the measurement is not within the specification range, loosen the flange nut and then adjust the duckbill downstop bolt. When the downstop bolt is properly adjusted, tighten the flange nut. Measure the lengths of the duckbill return springs from the inside of the curve of the hook ends. Measure both the left hand and right hand return springs. The specifications for the duckbill return spring lengths are as follows. Use a feeler gauge to measure the clearance distance between the net brake pad and the net brake drum. The clearance specification is 6 to 8 millimeters, or 0.24 to 0.31 inches. If adjustment is necessary, loosen the two flange nuts on the brake linkage. Set the feeler gauge to the specified clearance, and then position the gauge between the brake pad and the brake drum. While holding the brake pad firmly against the gauge, have an assistant tighten the two flange nuts on the brake linkage. Gather the net together into a rope-like length, and then tie a knot at the end. Using the operator's panel, press the wrap retract key to retract the duckbill to the home position. Turn the power off to the operator's panel. Insert the spring scale hook securely into the net knot. Slowly and steadily pull the knot with the spring scale and note the measured pull force. The recommended measured pull force is 39 to 43 kilograms of force, or 85 to 95 pounds of force. Adjust the brake tension spring if the measured pull force does not fall within the recommended range. First, loosen the jam nut. To increase the brake pressure on the net brake drum, tighten the adjustment hex nut on the eye bolt and then tighten the jam nut. To decrease the brake pressure, loosen the adjustment hex nut and then tighten the jam nut. Repeat the net tension pull test and adjustments until the measured pull force is within the specified range.